Hello and welcome. This is the second last class of this quick revision series for prelims 2024. In this class again we will be discussing certain places of importance, certain places that have been in the news in India and around the world. Also, if you have still not hit the subscribe button, please do hit that and please join the Telegram channel as well, where I share with you all the latest updates about new initiatives coming up and the PDF of all these lectures. Also, a very important announcement. After prelims, we'll be launching our comprehensive Mastering UPSC Answer Writing program. This is not just a mainstay series. This is much more than that. This is a hand-holding program where I'll be personally mentoring you about how to write the answers. How it will work is every single week I'll give you a target, what to study, and then at the end of the week I'll give you a paper based on that syllabus. I'll check those answers, give you feedback, and then each week we'll have a live interaction between you and me, one-on-one interaction, where we will be discussing your progress and how to go about it. The level of questions will increase with each week so that by the end of the program you are at the UPSC preparation level. This is suitable for both those who are planning for 2024 and 2025 attempt. There will be separate batches for 24 and those who are preparing for 25. I'll be coming up with more details about this soon, the exact date of beginning, the fee structure, etc. Till then, if you have any doubts, if you want to have any query about this program, you can always email me on this email ID that I already have given to you. In this program, we will be answering more than 500 questions, so you'll be well prepared to meet any kind of challenges that UPSC might throw at you. Now let's begin the class today. We are discussing the major places in news, and we'll begin with the major forest that we see all around the world. These are the major forest ranges that we see around the world: the taiga forest, the Primorial forest, and the tropical main forest, the Burmese tropical rainforest, etc. What is important is some interesting and important characteristics of all of them that I have made into a table. Amazon forest, a lot in the news because of the wildfire. It is the largest rainforest in the world and home to 1 in 10 species existing on Earth. It is said to be again the most diverse forest that the entire Earth has. It has about 290 trillion trees in together and innumerable animal species. Taiga forest, known for its enormous variety of trees, but also due to its geographical location. Because it's in extreme winter weather, we do not see a lot of biodiversity. Temperature can drop to minus 40 degree or even lower. The taiga absorbs more CO2 from atmosphere than the tropical and temperate forests combined. So do remember this particular fact. Then the tropical rainforest in Congo. It is one of the least affected by deforestation right now, but there is a danger now because there is a growing calls in Congo also that we should cut down the forest and try to explore the mineral resources. It has a lot of different species. It is the second largest rainforest in the world right now after the Amazon. Then we have the New Guinea tropical rainforest, again extremely famous, located in the New Guinea region. It is also famous for having more than 1,000 indigenous tribes that are not in touch with the outside world, and that is why it has to be preserved by the biodiversity experts. Apart from that, we have the tropical rainforest in Borneo, that is Indonesia. This is extremely famous again for having many different plant species. The population of some of the rare animal species, for example, the Sumatran rhinoceros, is only 250 in these forests. That is why they also need to be protected. Their best known animal is the Bornean orangutan. It is on the list of endangered animals. Then we have the Valdivian rainforest, one of the youngest and the largest rainforest across the two countries, that is Chile and Argentina. The number of animals living here are relatively lower, but it is extremely unique and thus it has to be protected against deforestation. Similarly, the Burmese tropical rainforest next door from India, that is in Myanmar, and the Primorial forest. Primorial forest is the smallest of the 10 giants that is located in southeastern Russia. It is home to endangered species such as the Siberian tiger. Also, it is the only forest in the world where tiger, bear and leopards coexist. So it is very rare. It doesn't happen in many parts of the world. There are some other Indian places in the news apart from the ones that we studied in the last lecture. For example, the Swarved Mahamandir in Varanasi. It is the world's largest meditation center. It is in the news because the Prime Minister had recently inaugurated it. We have the Sultanpur National Park. It crosses multiple districts. In Gurugram, it has reported a decrease of 20-30% of migratory species. Then the Mullaperiyar Dam, the Zurai Bridge, the Rattle Hydroelectric Project, Sirpur Lake, all of these have been used for some reason or the other, either due to inauguration or due to some new project coming up. There are a couple of lines for each one of them. Do remember that as well. The Zuari Bridge is India's second longest cable-stayed bridge. It is again a sign of the infrastructure push that Government of India is giving in Jammu and Kashmir area. Then some other areas in this map include Morodharo, that is again a site from the Harappan civilization. It's similar to Dholavira. In this settlement, about 4,500 years old, there have been a lot of similarities as compared to Dholavira, and it suggests that there was once navigable water body nearby this, although this is now a desert. Then Vaitarna River, west flowing river situated in Mumbai, and the Tapi River, that was also in the news. Mulugu, that is a district in the state of Telangana. It was again in the news because of one of the largest tribal festivals that are held in this part of the world. And then the T50 tunnel, that is India's longest rain tunnel, a part of Udhampur Srinagar Baramulla rail link. It is known as T50. It is about 12.77 kilometers long. That is again in the news. Apart from that, the other major physical features of the earth that you must know about are the states. So there are some major states of the world that you should know about. Even if they are in the news or not in the news, you should know a few things about them. These are the important states, and I'll tell you a few details about them as well, but this is how they look on the map. First one, the Yucatan state. It separates Cuba from the Yucatan Peninsula of Mexico. The Hudson state. It links the Atlantic Ocean to the Labrador Sea to Hudson Bay in Canada. Then we have the Dover Strait. There's the narrowest part of the English Channel. We have the Bosphorus Strait, very famous in Turkey. It connects the Black Sea with the Sea of Marmara. This was in the news because this is an area where, again, not directly related to Ukraine and Russia, but again because Turkey was one of the mediating parties there. There was a Black Sea Grain Deal also, and that is why this Bosphorus Strait is in the news. The Strait of Hormuz, very near to India. It links the Persian Gulf with the Gulf of Oman and the Arabian Sea. It separates Iran from the Arabian Peninsula. Very important because a lot of oil producing, oil exporting countries lie in this region. So a lot of their oil is exported through this strait particularly. Then we have the Pak Strait between Tamil Nadu and Sri Lanka. You can see it on the map just south in India. Formosa Strait, also known as the Taiwan Strait, it separates Taiwan and mainland China. Then Tsushima Strait, also known as the Korea Strait, it lies between Japan and Korea. Then the Cook Strait, then the Sunda Strait, it is in the Java Sea in the Pacific Ocean. Then we have the Malacca Strait, it connects Andaman Sea with the South China Sea, so that is again important. The Strait of Malacca, one of the most important trade routes in the world. The Bab el Mandab Strait, it links the Red Sea to the Gulf of Aden and the Indian Ocean, again extremely important, lies near the Horn of Africa. The Mozambique Channel, the Gibraltar Strait, which is again basically a strait between Europe and Africa. So this is where, after the English Channel, this strait is the world's busiest shipping lane. Then we have the Bering Strait, also separates Asia and North American continents. These are the important states in the world. Do try and remember the important characteristics of this. They have been asked in the past, which state connects which two land bodies, and that is why it is relevant. This was the second last session. We have the last session of this series coming up tomorrow. Very important and very interesting for all of you, where I will be discussing some tricks and tips of how to attempt the prelims paper to get the most out of it. Do not miss that one. Again, more details about the Means Answer Writing Initiative will be out very soon. If you want to know more about this, you can always email me. Thank you so much. I'll see you tomorrow for the last class of this series. Bye bye. Have a good day. Jai Hind.